Hi guys, my name is Newmark. I'm a sophomore at FAU in the psychology program, and the piece of artwork that my group will be evaluating is Picasso Goes to Heaven. This is what it looks like. It's etched color by stencil with watercolor. Those are the mediums. It was made in 1973, and the dimensions are 27.88 by 30.38 inches. And I'll be touching on space as my formal element. Basically, as you can see, Picasso does a really good job at leaving no blank space. Even the little holes in between the characters are filled in by a little cartoon or a pop of color. I think what this painting is it's really Picasso poking fun at urban life. In a way, all of these characters are coexisting in the same environment. However, they're all involved in their own things. They don't even notice each other. They're going about their normal lives, and I think that says a lot about how urban life is nowadays. I also think that we can relate this as college students to our lives, just like FAU is its own little community. I feel like each of us are doing our own thing. Anyway, this is the artwork one more time close up. Thank you so much.
How's it going, guys? My name is Anderson Moses. I am a second-year sophomore at Florida Atlantic University. Today we are going to be analyzing the piece by Red Grooms called Picasso Going to Heaven. Alright, as you all can see here, is the work Picasso Going to Heaven. So I decided for this video collaborative project to analyze the pattern, and you can see the different designs and different tones that create the pattern, which is encompassing all the different elements into this work, giving it its intricacy and its style of abstractness. With this abstract piece, it does seem like there is a lot going on, but personally I interpret it to be centered around one theme of Picasso's life and his legacy. Even though he had some sad times or some bad parts of life, it also had the joys and the highs which we all live for. Looking deeper and relating this to my life, I see that this piece really does bring together Picasso's whole life, and in my life I would like to be able to bring out the best and the worst to show people my authentic self.
Hello, my name is Austin Moore and I'm a first-year freshman here at FAU. We chose this art piece because it's abstract and it gives us a lot to talk about. There's a lot of variety. You can look in different parts of this art piece and you can relate to them in different ways. How I like to relate to it would be seeing the center character as myself, and then all of those faces you see around it are people I meet along the way to where I'm trying to go, and people who mold me into who I am and how they've done that. And you can just see that through all the side characters. My formal element would be tone. I'd say there's not much tone in this because a lot of the colors are just bright and there's no real depth or shadows to it. And we just really like this art piece, so we chose it over the other one.
Hi, my name is Megan Morris, and I am a freshman at FAU. My major is currently undecided, but for today's collaborative art project, we're going to be focusing on Picasso Goes to Heaven by Picasso. My group was drawn to this because there's a lot going on and a lot to talk about, and the formal element that I'll be focusing on is color. If you notice, Picasso doesn't use harsh lines to show the differentiation between each image. He just uses the contrast of color. If you look at the face, instead of using definition, he uses sections of color. And I think that this painting resonates with students and with us because there's a lot going on. There's a lot of facial expression, a lot just stimulation, and I think that reflects to the students and to Picasso's mental.
My name is Sara Murphy and I'm a freshman, and my major is elementary education. The artwork my group picked was Picasso Goes to Heaven, and the element I chose was value. The artwork has a bunch of different colors and they are on the lighter side, but there are a few darker colors that create contrast between all the figures in the artwork. Although all the colors are on the lighter side, there are a bunch of different colors that create a nice value in the artwork. When I first looked at the painting, I noticed that obviously there are a lot of stuff going on in the painting, a lot of different figures. So it kind of reminded me of a brain where in the artwork, all the figures are doing something different, but they're all working together to create a functioning artwork. Similarly to a brain where there's a bunch of different parts working together to create a functioning human.